Okay, so I guess I'm putting y'all all up in my business today. So let's get started. Today I am closing out the month of May. So I'll be documenting all my balances as of May 31st, 2023. Let us get right into it. This is a spreadsheet I created. And we'll see how it works out. I may make some modifications to it, but we'll see. So let's start with my checking account. I ended the month with a balance of $1,623, and this is a joint account. We use our checking as pass-through. This is where all our bills and our core expenses come out. So, you know, the regular bills, groceries, all that comes out of our checking. We don't really keep money in there. Next is our savings account. I ended the month with a balance of $4,826. This is also joint. As I've mentioned in previous videos, we took several hits to our savings, primarily due to car repairs. We had some other things come up as well. I'm grateful that we were able to pay cash for all of those expenses, but now we're in the rebuilding process of our savings. That amount is not comfortable for us. So we do want to build that back up to a more comfortable level. The next thing is a money market account. I've had this account for forever and a day. I don't utilize it at all. It literally has $5 in it, and that $5 has been in there for forever. So that is what it is. Now moving on to the investment section. I have a 401k, and we'll put job number 1 here. And that balance is $28,469. Just a little about that. A couple things about that. So I have been following Dave Ramsey, and I'm still a fan of Dave Ramsey. He would say I'm not following his plan, so I'm not following Dave Ramsey's plan now. I'm with those Dave-ish people, I guess. But so I thought that he was like, don't contribute to your retirement plan while you're paying off debt. And he did say that, but he also has said if you are going to take longer than a year to 18 months to pay off your debt, then it's okay to contribute to your 401k. So I missed that part of it for a long time, and I had not been contributing to my 401k initially when I started my job. Now I am, so this is where I'm at. Also, when I got my first job, I had been contributing 10% of my pay. That I wasn't married then, I was single, no kids, you know, the good life. No, my life is great now, but you know, being single is different. But I didn't have you know, I didn't have any major obligations is really what I'm getting at. So I was contributing 10%, and I earned up to I had like $68,000 in there. And I took that money out. I took all of it out, and that was the worst thing I could have possibly did. That is a regret I have. I can't go back and change it, but that is a lesson to anybody who's thinking about touching their retirement money. Please do not do that. Please do not do that. Please do not do that. So that is a regret I do have. On to 401k for job number 2. I have a balance of $5,608. Now with job number 2 is going to be job number only soon, very soon. And so at that point, I will roll over my 401k from job number 1 into my 401k for job number 2. But as of right now, they are where they are. Moving on, we have my IRA. This was a rollover IRA from a previous job, and I only have $1,350. I'm not going to say only. Let me be more mindful of my words. I have $1,353 in there. Next is my Roth IRA. Unfortunately, I'm no longer eligible to contribute to a Roth because of my income. I guess that's fortunately and unfortunately, but I'm not legally allowed to contribute to a Roth right now because I'm over the income limit. So right now I have a balance of $732. Now within my 401ks, I do have a Roth portion in there. So I do have, like, all of job number 2 is in the Roth portion of this 401k. And then I would say probably a half to a third of this, my 401k from job number 1 is in the Roth portion. So I am getting pre-tax and Roth. And if you don't know, like with a Roth, when you take the money out, it's all tax-free. Like, you have paid the taxes up front, but when you take it out, you don't have to pay any more taxes. So any money that you earn, you won't have to pay taxes on it. So that's why I liked having both. Next is an individual brokerage account I have, and that balance is $338. So my company from job number 1 offers employee stock, and so 100% of that is just employee stock, and actually the value has gone down significantly because it was definitely more than that a while ago. Next is my home. Now my primary residence is valued, and I got this value off of Zillow, at $649,200, and we own that jointly. And so that's it for my assets. My total assets come out to $692,154. It was important to me to see liquid assets because, as you can see, like, my house is the bulk of this. But I wanted to see how much I have outside of my house. So that, for me, and as I said, none of my husband's information is on there. He actually has more in assets than me. But for me, I have $42,954. Now, I do want to be very clear. We run our finances 100% together. I mean, we do have like a small personal account that we, have spending money in or something like that. But our finances are run jointly. I just don't even believe in the separate finances. But I mean, it works for some people. That just would not work for me. So I'm not trying to like down anybody that's doing it separately, but for me, that's a no. But I just don't want to show his information on here. The next thing is my credit card, and that balance is at 0. So we are getting into liabilities here. So that's it for short-term debt. And for me, short-term debt is anything that is going to be that I could pay off within a year or less. So that's it. And I don't have any of that. So all my debt is long-term debt. Ugh. I don't have an auto loan. So student loan for my faux federal, that's what I'm gonna call it. My faux federal student loan, because it was once a student loan and it got sold to a private company, so it's not a federal student loan anymore. And I'm gonna put my combined balance. I know in my budgeting videos I put the separate balances, but I'm just gonna combine it for today, and that is totaling $34,049. And then we have the infamous cosign loan. That's also a student loan. And that balance is $20,434. And then finally we have my mortgage, and that balance is $486,438. Oh, that's not where that was supposed to go. Let me move that over here. Will you let me move it? No, I messed that up. Okay, let me just type it in again. So $486,438, and this is owned jointly. And so now we see that my total liabilities equal $540,921. So, I mean, I'm good with this for now. This is not good for forever, but for now, I'm excited about this because what this says to me, and this is just a snapshot for this particular day, May 31st, 2023. But what this does say to me is that if something went wrong and I had to sell everything I had, I would still have money to take care of myself in some way, shape, or form, and still like enough to get by for a few months, you know. Well, even more than a few months, you know, I would be good for like a good year at least if I just had to sell everything for whatever reason. So that is comforting for me to know. I do want to get this liquid assets up right now. That would be okay, you know, and I would make it do what it do, you know, try to make $1 out of 85 cents. But I do want to build that up. I don't want all my net worth tied up in my house. But I'm really grateful to God. Even just having this house has been a blessing, and it was literally a gift from God. I did not think we were going to get this house. And the reason being is because of this co-sign loan. I had spent, and I said this in a previous video, I had spent a period of time not making payments on this student loan because I'm like, why am I paying for somebody else's debt? So I spent a period of time not paying for this student loan, and when we were trying to get this house, there were 2 late payments on my credit report. And I was like, we are going to get declined. I wanted to move, I wanted a new home, but I just did not think that God would do it for us. But He did, and He did it in a miraculous way. I thought I was very comfortable. We owned a small town home, and the payment was very comfortable for me. Even if I lost my good job and had to work somewhere making minimum, I was still going to be able to pay for that house. And so I was very fearful in moving into this house, but God has just blessed us tremendously. When I tell you the blessings of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow, that is so true. Like money, when we moved into this house, money started coming from the north, south, east, and west. No lie, like it was just money coming everywhere. And that's how this debt, this has been a lot higher. Like we paid off my husband's student loan, one of his student loans. We paid off a significant portion of my student loan. Like it's just been amazing. And so if you are in a situation, just trust God. Know that He will do it for you. Do not doubt Him. Do not waver. Just have faith. Please just stand on the promises of God. He will perform everything that He said He would do. Trust and believe Him. So now that I'm done sharing my testimony, I'm going to put my net worth here for May so that we have that documented when I come back at the end of June and do this again. I'm also going to put what my liquid assets are so that we can have that documented as well. So we'll go forward and continue to populate this. I hope that this has been beneficial for you. I am so happy for your journey as well. I thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for everybody that has left encouraging words telling me I could do this. I appreciate the encouragement, and I want to lend that same encouragement to you. Continue on your race, continue on your journey, continue to pay off debt, continue to build wealth, whatever that looks like for you. Continue on the journey that you are on. Do not give up. When it looks bad, don't focus on it. God said we are the lenders and not the borrowers. We are the head and not the tail. We should owe no man anything but love. So we have this. You are blessed and highly favored, okay? And just know that, okay? Trust that and believe that. So thank you for watching. Tune in for my next video. If you haven't done so already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next one. Thank you and be blessed.